So this guy is trying out 1-star buffets. It's already dangerous. Buffets as is are just dangerous. Shoot, I forgot. My fault. This guy's trying out 1-star buffets. Buffets as is, they are already dangerous, but to try out 1-star buffets is crazy. Yo, why is my thing not? Yo, OBS is about to. Come on. Come on. Why is it?
To see if they actually deserve those 1-star reviews or if the internet just took it in North and South Carolina. Cold food, dirty bathroom, and some people are even saying, according to the internet, these are some of the worst buffets in North and South Carolina. Cold food, dirty bathroom, and some people are even saying these places should be shut down. And I'm here to see if they actually deserve those 1-star reviews or if the internet just took it too far. But we do have rules. Rule number 1, I must try every section of the buffet, or at least try to. Rule number 2, I must test the exact complaints from the reviews.
Every section? Every section. Yo. This is wild.
And rule number 3, if the food is unsafe, I shut the review down immediately. Now that you know what's at stake, let's see if the internet was right. First stop, Super China Buffet in Greensboro, North Carolina. Fun fact, I was one of the first big backs to walk into this restaurant and eat this food when they first opened 20 years ago. That was back in my heyday, back when I was in college. When I tell you it was some of the best food in the city and probably some of the best Chinese food in North Carolina, I mean that. But when I tell you somewhere along the line something has went wrong, something has went
already. I feel like when it comes to buffets, people are so harsh on buffets. Like, yo, you're going to a buffet. Like, you're going to a buffet. You're not going to no 5-star restaurant. So already expect like something's supposed to be off at a buffet. Like, if you really think about it, the food's been sitting out for mad long. They're not cooking it fresh, serving it to you at your table. It's already supposed to be something up with the food. So what do y'all really expect? So let's really see if it's like, yo, this food is really bad or people just kind of pushing it a little bit. I feel like personally, people be going a little too hard on buffets. They want that 5-star experience. Like, come on, baby. You at a buffet right now. This is not 5-star, and it's not supposed to be for the most part.
Terribly wrong. They have some of the worst reviews and is deemed one of the worst restaurants in this city, with reviews like, it's alright, just bring your microwave with you. Came yesterday around 5 p.m. and the food was open.
What I say, talking about just bring your microwave with you. Come on, it's a buffet. The food is supposed to be cold.
And cold. The mustard tasted nothing but mustard. I'm assuming you meant like mustard, but it's all good. I don't like it at all. The fried fish seemed boiled, not coming back again. And that's not the worst part. The female staff in there are very rude and disrespectful. You ask for fresh, you get reheated or refried. If I could give 0 stars, I would. Just sickening. You need better customer service.
Yo, this is crazy. We gotta look at this review real quick. You ask for fresh, you get reheated or refried. Yo, y'all let me know. Am I tripping? It's probably just me, but I feel like when you go to a buffet, expect the food to be cold. Like, expect the food to be cold. I didn't even know you could do that at a buffet. I did not know you could ask them to reheat the food. That's crazy. I'm gonna try that. Next time I go, I'm gonna try that.
Whoa.
What's that?
I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Guys, Nina just built
Super China, what has happened? You know what, don't even answer that because I'm gonna find out. We're gonna break this up into 3 parts: service, food. We're gonna see if I can find some good food up in there, because I'm gonna tell you one thing. I used to love this place, y'all, when I was down here back in college. So let's go inside and see if this restaurant is as bad as y'all say it is, or maybe, just maybe, there may be some type of misunderstanding, or not. Let's go. As I'm walking inside the restaurant, I can't help but think, man, I really hope these reviews are exaggerated, because Chinese food is near and dear to my heart, and if it is as bad as they say it is, I might have to call the cops. I walked in.
Yo, this is wild. We already know he gonna have the bubble guts.
In packed house.
The bubble guts.
Seat me immediately. Suspicious. Kidding. The hot bar looked like a time capsule.
Yo, why is this thing keeps stopping? Why does this thing keep stopping, yo?
Everything looked good, or at least committed to looking good, and then it all went left.
I used to wear like drinking water.
I'm not even gonna lie. When he first walked in and he showed that first section, that did look a little, but it started to get a little better. So we got to be open here.
Yeah. How's your day going? No? All right. I'm going to take that as maybe she didn't hear me. She did come back briefly because she had to check the receipt to see what I ordered, which was the buffet. She told me it was about $12.80. And she also asked me what type of drink I ordered. But the way she just looked at me, man. Okay, yeah, maybe I was wrong. The look this lady just gave me when I asked her about this buffet and when she seen this camera was the look of disgust. Now, hey, look, maybe she didn't understand what I was saying. I'm going to say that once again because, you know, I am talking a little low. I've never been looked at like that before. We're not going to call it rude or disrespectful just yet. Let's just see how things go. Grab my plate, grab some lo mein.
Yo. Yup. Y'all seen that? Why I look so soupy?
How you doing? All right. Had to check
He answered like, yo, I do not want to talk to you right now.
that temperature, y'all, because y'all say customer service is kind of bad up in here, but so far it's meh. When I got to the salmon, things got a little weird, a little deja vu-ish. Salmon looked
Yo, what? Nah, we gotta go back. What? Is that salmon soup? Okay, let's just keep going. We just gonna keep going.
exactly how they said it looked in the comments, bruh. It does look boiled. I just paused for a second because I didn't know what to do, but I got it because I want to see how it tastes.
No,
I got my
hell
vegetables,
no.
rice, and mustard. Sat down, ate my food, and it was a little weird because I hadn't eaten in a Chinese buffet in probably about
The fact that he's getting big portions is crazy to me. Like, I would have been getting corners this big.
20 years, but we made it happen. But when I got to this mustard, y'all, whoa, we have an update. The lo mein, it wasn't great. It wasn't amazing. It was just okay. The rice was not stale. That was good. The shrimp, it was alright. What's very questionable is the fish. There was a review that said the fish might be boiled, and I think it might be boiled. It doesn't look good, bro. And it doesn't taste
No lie, I never even knew that fish could be boiled. I don't think I ever had boiled fish. I never even heard of boiled fish.
good either. And also update on service too. Been sitting here for probably about, I don't know, 10-15 minutes. My waiter has not come back, so the comments about service might be legit, but we still gonna give him a chance. And I go back and get plate number 2 and 3, which consist of chicken, more chicken, ribs, chicken again, fried fish, and some more items. Came back to my table to a Pepsi I did not ask for, which was a little weird, but I did try it and it wasn't watery.
He's wild. Got drinks on tables, drinks that you didn't even order. You trying it out. For me, all the craziness going on in the world, I'm gonna think it's something else. I'm like, someone's trying to set me up somewhere. I'm not falling for it.
So I ain't tripping. So boom, I try to get through the second plate, and I did for the most part. But then I noticed I haven't seen my waitress in a while, and I noticed something else. So I've been here for 32 minutes. I've only seen my waitress once. That's when I sat down. The plates are still on the table. The people on the right side of me, they've been attended to. I haven't. The food is subpar. All right, and not only is the food subpar, the food is cold. At this point, I'm pissed hot because I hate paying for cold food. So I knocked down the third plate, and midway through, I decided to stop and just admit y'all were right, and this place wasn't what it once was. We got sesame chicken with no sesame, wrinkly, shriveled up ED green beans, and we also have an egg roll. When I say this place is as bad as y'all say it was, I can now confirm that. As of right now, my stomach is hurting, so I'm gonna quit eating because I feel like I'm gonna be sick. But before I leave, I am gonna ask why my waitress abandoned me for about an hour now. I must have looked around for about 15-20 minutes, and she must see me, so she came back and got my plate. Mic wasn't plugged in, let me translate. What I'm saying here is, I haven't seen you in a while. She's steady ignoring me, pointing to the plate, and I say, hold up now, I'm asking you a question. Haven't seen you in a while, is there a reason why I haven't seen you in a while? Then she hit me with the, so now you don't know English now. Wow. At this point, I found a manager.
Yeah, no, that's wild. I would have been out. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Paying customer, come on.
Flag her down, and we had a conversation. I've been sitting here for an hour.
It's okay. You just
Well, no,
like
whoa, hold on. That ain't okay, though. So many words, she told me they were a little too busy, and I had to respectfully disagree. Let me intervene real quick.
Yeah, looking real empty back there. Like, we could see 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. Chairs empty.
I think you're missing what I'm saying. You feel me? So I've been here for an hour, and I haven't received any service. It's not about the buffet. And then she tried to throw the whole "we're busy" card, right? Nah, I ain't going for that. Here's the thing, though. There was a guy that was sitting right here. He got served, though. Yeah, it's funny, ain't it? Yeah, but it ain't funny to me. I also mentioned that some of the food on the hot bar wasn't hot. She proceeded to explain in great detail why the hot bar doesn't necessarily guarantee heat. I'm hearing a lot of excuses. Hot food should be hot all the time.
No. Yeah, hot all, but it's the...
We talked for another 5 minutes, and basically she didn't really understand me as well as I thought she would. But I left her with this. You're really nice.
Thank you.
I've just been treated like doo-doo. You know what, like...
Why the heck? Come on, stop doing this to me. Stop doing this to me.
Understood the word doo-doo. Weird but funny. Anyway, the internet couldn't have been more right about this place, and we're gonna move on to the next restaurant. Next stop, CC's Pizza in Greensboro, North Carolina. Y'all, I'm having a rough day and
Wait, hold on. That's a buffet? I never even knew that was a buffet. That's crazy. I never knew CC's Pizza was a buffet. I've seen it on commercials here and there, maybe like 4 times max in my entire life. I never been, and I did not know that was a buffet. That's wild. Come on, bro. What is going on? Stop.
this restaurant ain't like that no more. I walked in with confidence and walked out with my feelings hurt. The restaurant turned out to be a POS. But now, there's another restaurant I grew up going to that y'all say that's went downhill, and that place is CC's Pizza. Of course, we have reviews saying the food is tasteless, right? But they're not pointing to a specific food item. That's cool. But there is a barrage of cleanliness reviews that they're cringe. I should give 0 stars. Super dirty in there. Got up and I left and got a refund as soon as we seen a roach crawl by a German cockroach to be exact. Tables were filthy. Food and paper all over the floor outside the bathroom stinks. Do not eat here, especially with your kids. Nasty, nasty, nasty. And manager did not seem to care nor apologize when we told him our reason for it. That is
crazy. There's no way I'm trying out any food spot knowing it has a roach. That's wild.
Is disgusting. Ladies and gentlemen, it gets a little worse than that. There was a lady changing her baby's poopy diaper on one of the tables. Everything was sticky. The garbage was overflowing out of every trash can. The drink machine had ice on the floor in front of it. The pizza was mid at best. There were garbage and cold after I left. Cleanliness seems to be a huge issue with this restaurant. And we're gonna see if it's true. Because if this restaurant is as dirty as people say it is, in my mind that translates to you don't care about the restaurant. And if you don't care about the restaurant, why would you even care about the food? But let's go inside and see if the internet is telling the truth or telling a lie. Yeah, just one buffet. Card. Walked in and was immediately met with disgust. Look at the floor. There's a whole crime scene. I mean, so far, everything they said on the internet is correct. They got the pizza looking like, you gonna eat me or not? This is crazy. Not to mention the booths were filthy.
Nah, that's crazy. They're not even big enough. Like immediately when he went in, that's a medium-sized joint. Like that spot is not even huge. You're not big enough or busy enough to just be having it sit like that. I ain't never been to CC's Pizza, and I might not give it a try after watching this.
I'm hitting the shower when I leave here, bro. Place is disgusting. They were not lying. It's so dingy and cringy in here. CC's, what happened? Now, I do feel like we have to get some grace, right? Because a lot of kids do come in here and they do look short-staffed. But whatever I'm smelling when I walk through the door, I'm gonna find out what that smell is, bro. And I bet it's coming from the bathroom, but I'm not sure. But I do want to eat first because I feel like if I go there right now, I'm not gonna last, y'all. Let's see if the food is as bad as y'all say it is. hands. I got a slice of pepperoni pizza, cheese pizza, and also sausage pizza. Got to the pasta and was just freaked out. Glass was so dirty, I didn't know if it was pasta or mac and cheese. Later found out it was pasta, and it looked hard. But because I love y'all, I gotta try it. Let's give it a fair shot, starting with the pasta. I'm trying to stay optimistic, but the sauce, it wasn't creamy, it wasn't rich, it was completely tasteless. Kinda looked like white snot, if I'm being honest. I told myself, maybe it's the lighting, I don't know. Then we moved on to the pizza. Everything looked decent, enough to believe in. I took a bite thinking, okay, this might redeem it, and yeah, it just wasn't what I expected. Okay, the pasta, bootay. I don't know who's coming here and eating that, but the way this looks,
The fact that they're messing up on pasta, yo, come on. You could have got box pasta, which I'm sure that they got, right? Boil it. Simple. Put a little bit of salt, let it boil, take it out when it's done. If you really struggling to make your own sauce in-house, you can go to the grocery store, boom, get you some nice sauce. Just like that. Quick, bang, bang, bang. Heat that up. 5 minutes, 10 minutes later, whatever, however long it takes, throw it right out there. So the fact you messed it up on pasta, I know everything else got to be bad. That's already telling me everything that I need to know about this place. Pasta.
texture is just not good. Okay, it looks like a big blob of snot. And I understand kids come here, most of the time kids don't care, but what I just had is that's just diabolical. I mean, you should be thrown in jail for that for sure. The pizza, absolutely not. The pizza has the texture of sheetrock, and on top of that, it wasn't all the way hot. It's hot in some areas, cold in others, which confuses me because there's a heat lamp that the pizzas are sitting under. I don't know what to say, but I cannot leave until I find a plate of good food. So let's go back and do this again. This time I went back for the pizzas I hadn't tried yet. Fresh slices, straight from full hot pans, and I even grabbed a brownie for backup. Now the last plate, absolutely abomination, but this one I had confidence. Everything.
Yo, you know what's crazy? That pizza looks so good. That pizza looks pretty good. Like, had I been in there, I would have been food for sure. Let's see what he says. See, I know some good pizza when I see it. I know some good pizza when I see it. Yo, come on. What is going on with this thing? Yeah. What is going on with this thing? Yeah. Ooh.
Out here, I'm not sure how old he is, and he's putting in work. All right, he's running the front, he's cleaning up everything. Y'all, I'm sure he's tired. But when you touch the trash can or the plates near the trash can, and you go behind the counter and touch the handle where you pick up the pizza, unacceptable. You're old enough to work, you're old enough to know that that's just nasty. All right, I gotta check him, which I'm gonna check him on the way out. But I'm going to the bathroom to see if the bathroom is as bad as y'all say it is, or if y'all were just hating. But y'all have been right so far, so I don't know. So
yo, we gotta give props to this man. This is a brave man. This is a man that's first off, right? This is a man that's first off going to buffets. Boom, that's already dangerous, right? Let's be honest. They don't got the best quality food. It'd be good though when you need it. But already going off to a buffet or buffets, multiple. Then he's trying out 1-star buffets. He's going to buffets that have roaches, unsanitary, nasty food. And not just that, he's also checking the bathrooms after he ate at 1-star buffets. Crazy. That's what you call strength. Because I couldn't do it. I'll let you know that right now. Wouldn't be me.
earlier in the video, I told you it was this smell that wasn't loud, not obvious, just lingering. It kind of makes you pause mid-step and be like, yo, y'all smell that? I told myself it had to be the bathroom. I mean, what else could it be? So I'm walking towards it, and every step closer, the air gets heavier. Maybe it's the plumbing, maybe it's a diaper, I don't know. But I slowly push open the door, and there it was. The bathroom doesn't seem to be as dirty as people said it was, which is a good thing.
But what was on the floor when he opened the door? I'm not tripping. I seen something. I might be tripping. What was that when he opened the door? Oh, hell no.
Maybe it's the plumbing, maybe it's a diaper, I don't know. But I slowly push opened the door and there it was. Bathroom doesn't
Okay, that was just napkins. I don't know. On the top of the napkins, it looked a little brown at first.
seem to be as dirty as people said it was, which is a good thing. It does have an off smell, which is probably the smell I smelled when I first came in. Not quite sure, but it's just not as bad as I thought it was going to be, which is a good thing. A surprisingly clean bathroom. This must be a plumbing issue, I'm not sure, but the bathroom checked out for the most part, which I'm very happy about. Sit back down at my table and look who casually strolls past me like nothing happened. Mr. Water is optional. I'm sitting there like, nah, bro, nah. This ain't no coincidence. It's time to find out why you don't wash your hands, bro. How old are you?
I'm 19.
19. Take this little piece of advice, all right? Pray.
Once he said it, he was 19. I'm like, yeah, he a little unsanitary. Let's be real. Let's be real. 19-year-olds, especially males, no shade, no shade. But around that age, they be a little, yeah.
You gotta start washing your hands, bro. Especially when you go to the back.
Right in the back, right there, right before the door.
Yeah.
There's a hand sink right there.
Bet. Okay. I didn't see it. So, and handling the pieces.
We get that a lot.
Yeah.
But there's a hand sink right before that door.
Uh-huh.
We'll see it before we come out.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks so much. You take care of yourself, all right? See, you slipped up. He said they get that a lot. You get that a lot because y'all ain't washing your damn hands. That's why y'all get that a lot. Do I believe he's been washing his hands every time he goes to the back? You know, I want to believe that. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. Hell no. I've been watching
Yeah, I'm with you. Hell no, he ain't doing that.
him the whole time, bro. And he's everywhere. He's trying to do everything at one time. You know, it's partially CC's fault for that. I mean, CC should hire more people, but that's no excuse for you not being able to wash your freaking hands. The pizza started out bad, ended up good. The bathroom checked out. When it comes to the cleanliness of it all, the reviews and the internet was right once again. This place is disgusting. It's filthy. And CC's, if you're watching this video, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. This place is gross. I have 3 more restaurants to go to, and I'm hoping one of the restaurants proves y'all wrong, because so far y'all been spot on. At this point, I'm over.
Yo, what? He's doing 5 in a day? That's wild. That's wild.
Maybe, just maybe the internet is right about this buffet thing. But I drove 2.5 hours to Florence for a reason, and I hope the
Yo, and he's driving. He's driving hours out. This is crazy. Dude, that's a strong stomach. I'm gonna tell you that much. That gotta be a strong stomach. Shawnee. Oh, Shawnee. What's your name? Shawnee. That's the kind of song I feel like they're supposed to be playing when you walk in. Shawnees. Yo. Why is it doing this to me, yo? Why is it doing this to me, yo? Why is it?
hours to see if what they say online is really true and if they are deserving of the negative reviews. But before we get into that, we have to
Imagine driving that far and the food's trash. One way to piss me off.
read some negative reviews. Reviews like, the food was nasty. Thanks grits was very, very, very thick and the eggs were sitting on the bar so long that they was dry and the gravy was watered down. Shawnee hasn't been good for months now. I don't know who's cooking now or what they are doing, but it's bad. The food was not good at all. They charged me $78 for one free
Dollars.
I found out about 10 bugs in the food, so I asked the Manar jar for 2
Yeah.
free hot Coca-Cola.
Yo. Wait, read that again. Who is this guy typing this out? And the fact that he's reading it exactly how they typed it out is crazy. Let's go. I gotta go back to this.
They charged me $78 for one refill. I found out about 10 bugs in the food, so I asked the Manar jar.
Read it.
For 2 free hot Coca-Cola.
Nah, this guy who wrote. Yo, I gotta go back. Who the damn? Don't want to have a name. Who is this guy that made this damn review? Like, he had to be playing. Come on, yo.
Bugs in the food, so I asked the manager for.
Yeah, okay, let me stop. Get it together. It's the fact that he took the time out to really read it. Read it the way that this person wrote it. Okay.
2 free hot Coca-Cola. Wow. Overpriced and food was not good at all. Me and my children were all sick after eating here for our first and last time. I don't know what's going to happen when I walk in here, but all I know is this was a childhood favorite of mine, and I'm going to give it a fair chance. And we're going to go inside to see A, if I could find some good food, and B, if the reviews are as negative and are true as they say they are. As I was walking in.
First off, hold on. Just a thought. Yo, the fact that people are coming into these spots and like, yo, offer food nasty, and y'all stay though, like y'all get another plate, 10 plates in, and y'all stay. It was only one person, I believe so far that he mentioned, and that person said they went in and then went right back out. Everybody else, it's like the food's trash, but we have 8 plates.
To the restaurant, I was stopped.
Are you the little video guy?
Yeah.
At every place?
Yeah, that's me. How y'all doing? Oh, yeah, nice to meet you. Little video guy? Wow. I love y'all though. Got to the hot bar and was immediately taken aback. Fried apples, French toast, pancakes, grits, cheese, eggs, mushrooms, biscuits and gravy, potatoes. And to top it off, thick cut fried bologna with a mountain of bacon.
Honestly, to me, that looks good. I don't even eat meat, and that looks good. Not necessarily like the pork and stuff. I don't even eat pork, but the stuff before that stuff looked good. But maybe too, I'm also on a diet, so I could be tripping, but it looked good.
No way this place has fell off, but we're about to find out. I'm so happy my anxiety is so high right now because I drove 3 hours to get here, and the food looks crazy good, y'all. Thank you, appreciate it. I just got a fresh plate of potatoes. I didn't even ask for it. Lord have mercy. I'm ready to eat this. I got everything that's on the breakfast menu right now, and I'm gonna stay until they put lunch out too, so I can see how that is, because if this is good, y'all, this is gonna make my entire day. Eating this breakfast really was nostalgic. Me and the fam used to come here every Saturday morning. You know, back in the good old days when we didn't have as many responsibilities. It was one of the only times we really had together, and I can officially say the vibes were still the same. All I'm gonna say is, updated throughout my time here. The food surpassed my expectations. From the reviews, I thought this was going to be a horrible experience, and it was one of the best Shoney's experiences I've had. Was all of the food good?
Shoney?
No. In fact,
Shoney. That's the only thing coming to mind every time I hear that. Shoney.
fact, some of it was cold, but most of it, especially that bacon, that fatback, that bologna and fried apples, it took me back to my childhood. It took me back. Without further ado, I am so happy to announce the internet was completely wrong about breakfast. Now, they did tell me I could stay through lunch. It's an upcharge, and I'm gonna see how lunch compares to breakfast. Lunch is out, and everything looks full and fresh. If I'm being honest, this might look better than breakfast.
I don't know about that.
And the food looks so good, I can just bathe in it. Maybe I'm taking it too far, but
Mashed potatoes look a little crispy at the top. They look a little crispy, like they harden a little bit, but hey.
get what I'm saying. I loaded up the entire buffet on 3 plates. With every scoop, I'm hoping and praying it's as good as it looks. It was my first time eating lunch here, and visually it passed the test. So when the waitress warned me about complaints, I didn't take it seriously. I mean, how bad could it really be? But boy, was I wrong. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Shoney's got me f***ed up. Everything that I just had was extremely hot and fresh, okay? I can't say that, but it was also hot and fresh garbage. Bitch, everything I just had was so tasteless that I had to step back for a second to ask myself, am I on a diet? I drove 2.5 hours for whoever's in the back. Yo, whoever in the back right now got me about to walk back there and really turn up. That's how bad everything was. I drove 2.5 hours for this. You feel me? And whoever is working at the Shoney's in Florence, South Carolina, I'm not gonna tell you the day or the time because I don't want to get nobody in trouble. But what in the is wrong with you? Everything was tasteless. The chicken, the green beans, the cabbage, the greens, everything. You're just having a field day in the kitchen, ain't you?